Good Friday morning, everyone. We have the latest 8 o'clock advisory from the National Hurricane Center. Difference from the 5 o'clock advisory is that we have a stronger storm. Hurricane hunters were in the system at midnight, technically, first thing Friday morning, but then 8 hours later here, we now have a storm that's literally 1 mile per hour shy of becoming a Category 3 or a major hurricane. So it is increasing in size and intensity, and it will continue to do so as it begins to really make that trek a little farther towards the west-northwest rather than the northwest, which it is moving now. Next full advisory track and intensity package will come from the National Hurricane Center at 11 a.m., so stay tuned for that. Just so you know, though, the computer models are still tightly clustered together, but once we get towards day 4 and day 5 especially, all right, that would be Tuesday and Wednesday, we really have a lot of ifs as to how far Dorian travels across the state before it begins to take that trek up to the north. You can see with our National Hurricane Center track forecast aligned with the GFS and the Euro, our two big players, really not a whole lot of difference, but it would change our impacts for what we see here at home. And remember, that cone is still very wide, about 200 miles for the 5th day as far as our forecast error goes. Now, for our first coast impacts, expect a big rain event. As of now, it's looking like we could see anywhere from 10 on the low end of the scale to 20 inches on the high end of the scale as far as rainfall totals with this system. All right, as far as timing goes, our earliest time of arrival for our impacts, Tuesday evening. Honestly, it might be beginning of Wednesday into Wednesday afternoon, and then things tapering off Thursday evening, but we are keeping the time frame in there just for now until Friday morning. 4-foot increased tides and surge winds anywhere from 45 to 80 miles per hour. And again, this is all going to change. We're going to continue to fine tune it as well, county by county, because what we see in Flagler County versus Duval versus Glynn versus Charlton and Columbia counties is going to vary greatly depending on where this tracks. So again, thanks for staying updated, everyone. We will continue to give you the very latest. And again, next advisory from NHC, 11 a.m. Friday morning, because we do have those watches and warnings in place. We'll get the advisories on the 5, the 8, the 11, the 2, the 5, the 8, the 11, the 2. You see what I'm saying? All right, stay tuned.